All right, what's good? I go by Digital Crates. I'm representing for hip hop since 1987. We really like to champion the young artists, the
Oh
ones
yeah,
the ones that's on the come up. You know what I mean? And then stick with them throughout their career. So it's like you're at a point where, from what I see, you've been putting in a hell of work,
yeah,
and now it's up. You know what I mean? It's
yeah.
up
Nah,
now.
nah,
Like
nigga,
yo, it's
definitely been
up.
putting in work.
It's up. Like your catalog is so crazy. You got a lot of music out there, but it's like
Most
almost
deaf.
like, but it's almost like I like going back sometimes and talking about a lot of music. But you got so much you've done just in this past year that's
Yeah,
that's crazy. Like you are outworking all the competition, blowing up right now. So Jelly, man, Big Jelly, welcome to Hip Hop since
yeah, man. I'm
1987.
happy to be here, man.
Yeah.
I appreciate the love, man. I'm happy to be here. That shit made me feel good in the inside.
Oh man, I hope too after we post this interview and after your next project drops, I think you're gonna catch a lot of new fans, a lot of new eyes,
Yeah,
a
a
lot of
lot of
new
new fans. I
ears.
hope so, man.
Woo!
I'm trying to break the board.
Yeah, the next couple years gonna be crazy for you. So I'm really glad we got a chance to talk. I'm tapped in. I see what you got going on, man. I'm a fan, you know what I mean? The
Yeah,
music is crazy. You got such a good vibe to your music. It's like it's serious, but it's fun. It's lyrical, but the beats is knocking. Like you got a little bit of
yeah,
everything
yeah.
too. It's
It's a song for every mood. Whatever mood you really
yeah.
feeling, it's kind of a song for it. That's what I usually try to do, like, cause I be in different emotions. I'm a Gemini, so it's just like, yeah, birthday on Saturday, so it's like, man,
Yeah.
I be having to just feel with however I feel that day. That's what type of music I'm gonna make.
Yeah, but for the people that don't know you yet, maybe you could just take it back. Just talk about where you're from and how you got your start doing music.
Okay, it started like this. Like, all right, so I'm from Atlanta, Georgia. You know what I'm saying? I was raised in Columbia, South Carolina.
Mm.
And that's why I met Pi'erre. But we were just always like friends type shit. So I like after 12th grade, I'm like, I called my aunt. I'm like, hey, I'm about to come to Atlanta. Came to Atlanta like for good. So it's like I came back or whatnot. And I think I was at Magic City. I was up and I think I seen Zaytoven. So when I seen Zaytoven, I had went to my aunt and I was like, I want to get some Zaytoven beats. I want to try this rap shit out. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I started with that. So that's how I kind of found, you know what I'm saying, my sound a little bit. So I started with Zaytoven. We worked on a project, but I didn't know how to put it out. So it never came out. And I still got the songs to
Mm.
these days. So that was probably back in like 2014, 2015. And then like my aunt got real sick. So she had breast cancer. So I was like, man, I stopped focusing on
Mm.
the music. Like I wasn't being consistent. So I get around 2017, you know what I'm saying? Like I linked with Pi'erre. He like, shit, we about to go platinum. So the end of 2017, we started locking in. 2018, that's when I started like, being real consistent. I started
Yeah.
dropping videos back to back, this, that, and the third. So even with that, it was like, all right, I didn't know how that shit was gonna be because I ain't never put out no project before.
Yeah.
But when I started seeing the fans and everybody, it was more so like it's people all over the country, you know what I'm saying, listening to it. But long story short, I had went to LA for the first time, never been to LA, went out to the LA. I probably recorded probably 50 songs. And that's how Wolf Season and the Wolf of Peachtree came about because I did them
Mm.
all in a matter of 3 days. So I
That's
did that in
crazy.
about 3 days. I dropped Wolf Season first, like around October. That was kind of like a tease, but it got a big reaction. And then in January, I dropped the Wolf of Peachtree. When I dropped that, that's when everything started changing around because it was just like more so like my fans just was like, who is this guy? Like this guy hard. We fucking with him. And I started seeing
Yeah.
people in Spain, Africa, England, all everywhere just posting my music. So it's just like it made me even get even more hungry. So I just started being consistent with it. Like the thing with the
Mm.
rap shit, you got to be real, 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 real consistent. You know what I'm saying? I just be trying to work hard, take care of my family, stay out the way, really, to be
Yeah.
real.
Yeah, and like, Pi'erre, he like the new Zay.
Zaytoven made me good, but Pi'erre made me great when it comes to
Yeah.
sound. Like he broke my sounds to the point where it's just like, if I get on the song, like everybody gonna know, oh, that's Jelly. Or, I'm about to come in like, oh, that's Jelly.
And it's like in Atlanta, it's like you got Zay, and then it was Spins, and now
Yeah,
Pi'erre, all three famous for their 808 and the
yeah,
bounce,
most there.
that patent bounce, and like the way that you like ride over these beats, like you really represent that area, like where you from, not just Atlanta, but
Right.
South Carolina, the whole Southeast has that bounce, man, and you ride those beats so crazy. Like, what kind of like inspired you, musically
Like with the
speaking?
music, like what
Yeah.
inspired me, like as artist wise, I say probably like Gucci, like you know what I'm saying? Because I was coming on, I was young, it was just like Gucci, 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 like Zay. And
Yeah.
it got to the point where it's just like, damn, bro, like this nigga goddamn came from nothing. I started listening to other people. I started listening to people like Savage, like further on, you know what I'm saying? It's like, it's a couple artists that I really, you know what I'm saying, that's like changed. But I'd probably say Gucci was a big inspiration because it was just like, hey, a nigga stuck in the bottom right now. And it's just like, nigga in the trenches, wherever this shit at. But it's just like, you can make it out. It's just
Right.
like, hey, you got to work hard to make, you know, make a hit and get on through type shit. So my mindset started getting different. So, you know, I say that's my inspiration, my family, you know what I'm saying, my friends and shit like that, because they always been there too.
Yeah, that's what it's about too, just staying down and being consistent. Like for someone that hasn't heard you yet, how would you like describe your music to them? Because you really do have a little bit of this, a little bit of that. But like in your words, how would
Like
you
if
describe
somebody
it?
did hear my music, like the type of music I'll probably say it'll just probably be like more so like popping his shit. He a trap nigga, but he's popping his shit. So it's
Yeah.
more so like it's diverse though, because there's a lot of songs. It's like I might be sad, so I might talk about some real shit. So it's just like I wouldn't even put a name on it. It's just like jelly sound. That's what I say, because it
Yeah.
don't sound like nobody else type shit. So it's just like I probably just like jelly. Like it's up
Yeah.
and down. It could be up or it could be down. So it's just like jelly.
Now you have a signature sound. To me, that's what separates you. Just your voice don't sound like anybody I ever heard before. Like it's real signature. Where did the Jelly name come from though? Like how did that come to be?
Man, that shit came apart in middle school. Like I had a friend, his name was Cheese. So it was just like one day, it's like 8th grade. He was like, yeah, I'm gonna call you. Like your name Jelly Bean or whatever. So it's just like it just stuck. Like everybody just started calling me that this, that, and the third. So it's like maybe 9th grade. I'm like, y'all gotta drop that bean shit. Cause I feel like, you know, I said like y'all
Yeah.
trying me like a nigga ain't got them stepping or something. So it's just like that shit just dropped to just jelly. You feel me? But like now I look at it as like more so like it's the Gemini, it's like jelly. You know what I'm saying? It's either gonna be this or it's gonna be that. You know what I mean? So it's just like that's what I say.
No, and it's wild. Like when I told a couple people that I was gonna interview this week, like I didn't realize like you really like a part of this underground movement and the Sauce House
No,
wave.
stop playing.
But the Sauce House wave is coming. You know what I mean?
Oh
Like
nah, it's coming. Nah,
it's
niggas can't be fucked with.
it's crazy, and it's like there are people that like I wouldn't even expect to have heard you that were like, oh yeah, like I'm with the movement, like Wolf of
Yeah, most
Peachtree. I
deaf.
was like, oh okay, all right, and it's like maybe you could just talk about the production process behind the Sauce House thing. Like, do you and Pi'erre cook up together? Does he send you beats and you're just recording? Like, how does the
Nah, it's
process?
more so like Pierre the type of nigga, he gonna got them hit you like, hey, pull up in LA, like come to the studio. He wanna be there most of the times. Like 9 times out of 10, he wanna be there. He wanna kind of like find out which beats. Cause even the thing inside, like I was just talking about it the other day, like every beat and everybody like that people get on like in the salsa shit is different. Like everybody got a different sound. So it's like he
Uh,
made the beat especially for like the sound. So if I'm on the track, it's like, all right, I know I generally like his beats. You know what I'm saying? It's like I like fast paced beats, but it's just like I switch it up here and there too. But it's just like, okay, I got a pack just for Jelly. Like that pack ain't for
yeah.
nobody else but Jelly. So it's just like it's more so like I don't know. It's just like he gonna feel it. We both gonna feel it, but you gotta be in person, like together.
Yeah, like I'm tapped in with like what Jay Bill's got going on, and
Yeah,
it's like y'all got a similar sound, but it's so different. You know what I mean? Like
yeah.
the wave is coming. Like it's definitely like y'all time right now.
Nah,
Like
it's a tidal wave, man. You know what I'm saying? That shit is just like so much pressure. It's like I couldn't even explain it. It's just like
yeah.
y'all just gotta wait for it. But it's a lot of pressure.
And how do you balance that? Like you got so much going on. Like right now you in the photo shoot, you doing the interview, you got the
Oh yeah, we in the photo shoot.
pro,
We got there.
project project dropping social media waved out. Like how do you balance it all?
It's just like it's still kind of like new to me. Kind of. It's like I be having Michaela. Michaela be on my head about everything. She be like, Jerry, you gotta do this. And if I don't answer, she gonna call back about 3, 4 times. It's like it's more so like I gotta just focus though too. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? I gotta focus and actually like have a schedule. I start writing down on calendars like what I gotta do, this, that, and the third. But it's a lot though. Like it's nonstop. Because if you're not pushing, you falling. So you gotta keep pushing. You gotta balance it out. It's just like out of the rap shit, it's just like most I'll be concerned about is like family, taking care of my family and kind of traveling. Like that's my thing. I don't really be trying to be out too much, this, that, and the third, but it's like real morals. Like I stand
Yeah.
on it.
And outside of your family, like what keeps you motivated with all this going on?
it's just like outside my family, it's just like that's like the really main thing. But it's actually myself though. Also, it's just like I got a point to prove. You feel me? Because it just be like people expect you to keep pushing or whatnot. This and the third. So it's just like it's myself. It's like I gotta motivate myself so I can motivate others. Because a lot of people they at this level, and I be feeling like I'm behind, but a lot of people be like, nah, you already. You like damn near in there, and I just like I don't feel it yet. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like I gotta keep pushing till I actually feel what's going on. But it's just like, I'm working hard, staying consistent, staying out the way. But motivation is just like friends, family, myself, you know what I'm saying? Doing what I got to do.
So you got this song out now, Bubblegum with Juicy J,
Yeah.
going crazy in the clubs, man.
Yeah.
That's one of them ones. Maybe you talk about how that joint came together.
Man, it's so crazy on that song. Like before it got to that beat, it was another beat. And then like Pill, like we both kind of looked at each other. He got enough started going in. So he started turning the beat a little bit. And then right when I like heard it, how the new beat is, like how it is on there, I was like, keep it like that. So he kept it like that the whole time. And then so I did the song. I was trying to get a female artist on it, but it was just like all the female artists, they was either busy or they was booked up, whatever, this, that, and the third. So he was like, man, I'm gonna try to get Juicy J on there. So he hit me probably like maybe like a month or two ago. He's like, yeah, he about to hop on. He about to send me the vocals. So he hopped on and sent the vocals. But I met him back in December. You know what I'm saying? So it was already a vibe. So he hopped on the song, and that's how Bubblegum really came apart. Honestly.
Yeah. That's an iconic record. I mean, it's still growing.
It's
Like it's been
different.
out.
It's like a dream come true.
Crazy. I mean, that's like an amazing collab. Outside of Juicy J, what's some of your other favorite collabs that you've done?
I like London Cake with Ye. You know what I'm saying? It's like I like Gang with PD Escobar. I like Slipping with Chavo. I like Pink House. It's a couple songs that I actually like. I like Trap with Trill. It's a couple little songs that I like collabing with folks that I kind of play on my list. But London Cake will probably be my number one.
And yo, your videos are so high quality. Like I'm a big fan of just music videos in general. And I know you got a video dropping tomorrow. I took a look
Yeah.
at it today. Talk about representing for the soil. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah,
you
nah.
really,
I gotta have the best videographer. I got my videographer Zeno with me right now. Like he in the cut. You know what I'm saying? I said, I got Marco, I got one Scott Shot. So it's just like your videographers is like y'all gotta have a chemistry of your own because only y'all can make the vision come true. So it's like you definitely gotta click. You need a producer, you need a videographer, you need a good manager. Most definitely. You got to keep it going. It's just like time evolving. It's like if you don't keep up, you're gonna fall behind.
And like, how involved are you in the creative process of the visuals? Like, are you involved in the treatments, or do you kind of put your trust?
It's like with me, it's like I might wake up and might have an idea, and if I can put it together, I'm gonna be like, all right, we're about to do it like this, do it this, that, and the third. But a lot of my videos that I'm about to start shooting now, and it's like I want to do cinematic. I want to be in movies. Like, I'm trying to goddamn be in shows and all. So it's just like, hey, I want some movie shit. I'm on my Ice Cube shit.
I love that for you. I could definitely see your personality from the music crossing over into other forms of entertainment. Like that's definitely coming for you.
Nah, I appreciate it.
You got a lot coming, I'm sure. Like you got Project dropping. Maybe we could talk about that for a second. Wolf of Peachtree
Yeah, we
2.
got Wolf of Peachtree too. You know what I'm saying? It's 12 songs on. They last one was short. This one got 2 verses on every song. So it's just like it's different. Like it's different. Like it ain't like the first one. It's better than the first one, but it's like it's different. It's a whole bunch of different sounds, like new sounds that I ain't know I could even do. So it's just more so like it's gonna be different, but it's gonna be the right different, like evolving, growing with the process. You know what I'm saying? I want to give people something new. So it's like I got 12 songs on there. You know what I'm saying? I got Juicy J on there, I got Pi'erre on there. And then, the rest I just, did. And I got another project, Wolf Season 2, gonna be dropping pretty soon too. So it's just like, I'm just working. I got some shit in the vault for everybody.
Yeah, and that was kind of my question. It's like, what's coming up next?
Yeah, we got Wolf Season 2, and there's another one I'm just starting to work on. Like I'm writing to. I ain't recorded yet, but I want to call it Mr. Wolf. That's probably like the third one. So it's like Wolf Season 2 and Mr. Wolf. You know what I'm saying? I got a couple collabs with a couple like upcoming producers that I'll be working with. So, it's shit moving.
And what about like shows and tours? You got anything coming up? The fans can come check you out?
My people just hit me up yesterday. They trying to get me I think at Orlando, Houston, New York, and LA. And I think in Chicago. So it's like those are probably the first cities I'm trying to hit. I'm trying to hit the big cities, but I want to go to the little cities too, like everywhere. I'm going to Miami tomorrow.
Okay, yeah, I know it's like that. The music you make is right on that type time, man. It's like summertime. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? Like it's
it's
like
more
makes
so
you feel
like when I
good.
be recording, it's like I gotta have a view or a mindset. Like I gotta be in a good mood. So it's just like if it's sunny outside and it's like I'm in a different area, you're gonna get a different type of music. You know what I'm saying? This is all like how I'm feeling. So, I like the sunny weather, I like the beach, I like hot weather. I don't really like
Yeah.
cold weather. I just like dressing in it.
You've been doing this for a minute now, and it's like at our website, we got a lot of like young artists, creatives, producers, DJs that's tapped in. Like, what's either like some advice you could give to them, or like some advice that's been given to you that was like helpful for you in your career?
You got to take advantage of every situation, I say,
Mm,
because it's like you don't want to let your time pass on. And you don't want people to, not believe in you, but you got to be consistent too. And you got to have a strong team. Like you got to have a
mm,
videographer, you got to have a manager, a producer, like someone you click with. And it's just like it could start out small and and go big, but you got to believe in yourself. You got to be consistent. You know what I'm saying? Work with the people that's around you because they might know somebody that knows somebody. And as long as you working, you might lose every day, but all it takes is one W and
yep.
you in the door. So it's just like you got to keep working, being consistent, be patient, level headed, you know what I'm saying? Have a strong team, I say.
Yeah, that's really good advice right there. So it's like, all right, so the project drops tomorrow or tonight at midnight.
Yeah,
Like, what's the first track you would want people to hear? Like, what's one of your favorite joints on the
man.
album?
My favorite song on the project to me right now, it was Bubblegum, but it's turned into a song. I think it's number 6, and it's called This Ain't That. That's my favorite song on the album. Like as soon as it come in, you're gonna start hearing it. Like This Ain't That. That probably be my to go to song. It's like Bubblegum or This Ain't That. But it's like a lot of people want the song Motion. That's the first song on there. So
Yeah,
it's just like I'm gonna let everybody else choose. But personally, I like This Ain't That and then Bubblegum. So it's like the two main songs on my album that I love.
that's what's so. Big respect, man. I really appreciate you taking this time. If you got
Nah,
any,
you cover. I appreciate you.
so what I want to do is just give you the floor. I don't know if you got any shout outs or.
I got a couple shout outs for mainly, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to God, you know what I'm saying? Because I done had a lot of up and down days, you know what I'm saying? Like the thing about it, like everybody tell me, just pray, keep your head up, you know what I'm saying? And better days are coming, like prayers work. So that's like
Yeah.
the first shout out, you know what I'm saying? My family, you know what I'm saying? Pi'erre, SossHouse, Michaela, Zeno, Marco, you know what I'm saying? Like the whole gang, you know what I'm saying? Atlanta, Columbia, you feel me? All my friends, Casso, Rambo, everybody that supported me from the jump, actually, believe in me. I appreciate everybody, like my friends, family, everybody, you know what I'm saying? But I appreciate it.
And then for the fans, you got any like any messages or anything you could say to the
Oh
people that's
yeah.
tuned
So
in?
it's just like, man, y'all stay tuned, you know what I'm saying? And like, even if you not where you at right now, it's like you'll get there. You just gotta have the
Mm,
mindset. You gotta, stand tall because it's like every day not gonna be a bad day, and anybody
right.
can make it. It's possible. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like stay consistent. You know what I'm saying? Have a strong team and keep working because it's gonna pay off. Like it might not seem like it, but it'll pay off. And shout out to my lawyer John too.
Oh
That's my
yeah.
guy.
All right, man. Well, yo, big success coming your way, man. Like this project is gonna do some things. I already see it happening for you, man. Like
Yeah,
so, respect for taking the time, man. Big salute, and
man. Salute, man. I appreciate you, man. Shout out to HipHopSince1987, man. They the
yeah,
truth.
you already know, G.
Most Def gang.
All right, stay blessed, my guy.
You too.
All right, peace.